Spoiler alert, I love this wig. I know I get into a lot of chit chat and gib gab, and some of you are so sweet and tell me that you think I'm funny and that you really enjoy my humor, putting a little bit of me into it instead of just all business and what you need to know. But I do know that other people sometimes don't have time, or you don't want to see all of that, and you really just want to know, okay, show me the wig, show me what you think, just get down to the brass tacks. So I'm going to try a new thing where in my videos I'll intro with kind of like the what you need to know sort of thing, and then I'll go into the details. Long story short, this is my Jewish Wigs Only unit. It is 24 inches long. It is a base color of 6'8" with highlight colors of 16 and 24. I also did have an ear-to-ear lace front added on. And when I got this unit, which if you keep watching you'll see because I did open it and everything on camera, I put some curls in it. So I have since went ahead and like straightened all the way down to where the curls started, and then I kind of reversed some of the curls just to make it look more beachy. Love this wig. It was definitely worth the wait. I overall don't really have anything bad to say. The colors are perfect. I'm not gonna have to color correct anything. I mean, there is not a bad tone in this hair, and the way that they put the highlights in, keep watching, you will see as I was straightening it and going through, which you can kind of see right here, it almost looks like a balayage type of painted on highlight look, where I don't know if maybe they just did a root smudge and so it gives that that look, but all I know is I love it. This is just Jewish Wigs Only, highly recommend. I worked with Emma. I did kind of talk to a couple of the others at first. I didn't realize they were all with the same company, and I'll also say that Wendy was super sweet, very accommodating. But again, I got this through Emma. I'm 100% happy with it, and continue watching if you would like to see how it came out the box. And I also got a coloring, which I show with you, and then just going through the process of straightening it and just showing you different things. And then also it comes with these little baby hairs. Oh, and so when I straighten the hair, this hair right here was set to part, I think like right in the middle. Yeah, it was right in the middle. But what I always do with all of my wigs, so not just this one, is I take this mid part area, like the silk base parting area, and when I'm straightening it, or even if I don't need to straighten it, I will still take my straightener to it, and I will just straighten this hair back. And that way it helps me, because I'm a hair flipper, so it helps me to go ahead and move the hair around without it going right down in my face, because that's how it is trained to lay when you first get it. And I also did adhere it with tape, because otherwise it would be lifting. Keep watching if you want more details, and if you do want me to give any other details on this, just let me know. Showing the hair, the back and the sides in dark lighting. I just want you to be able to see it because most of this is with a bright light, so here it is in dark lighting. Enjoy. Now this is me opening. Look what I've got. Hair mail. Okay, this is from Jewish Wigs Only, and y'all know the story. It came to be delivered yesterday, and someone was rocking out, my husband. And so the FedEx person, he didn't hear his ring notification go off. And long story short, I ended up going to FedEx this morning to get it. So this is a little overdue, but better late than never. Okay, so first, got a little packaging list. My wig and coloring. Better both be in there. And then I also kind of like this because it tells you a little summary of what you ordered. 24 inches, ash blonde. I will tell you the colors in a moment because I do have the colors from the coloring that correspond. Straight, medium-sized cap, one piece. Okay, they put them both together in one. Here we go. First, the coloring. It's actually a very small coloring, but that's okay. I think that they did actually have two different sizes and I chose the smaller one. But coloring also, in case I haven't explained this before, maybe this is the first video you've seen, this coloring has little pieces of hair attached to it, and then on the tags are the corresponding numbers. Now these do not correspond with like the cosmetology levels. They are just a reference that the wig vendors use to, you know, in order to tell you what color hair they're gonna do for you. So a level 10, if you're talking about hair and cosmetology, is not this dark. It's more like this. So don't, and then also between vendors, their numbers are different at times as well. So if you think you're gonna be ordering from a particular vendor quite a bit, and maybe color is something that you're very, very, very specific about, you don't like certain tones, and maybe it's really hard for you to find the ones that you like, I'd highly suggest getting a color ring so that way you can tell them exactly what colors you want your wig to be made of. Okay, I can't believe I'm doing all this talking and just leaving the wig for last. Here she is, Miss America. Okay, so I think I might have also told you, but since just to put it all out there on one video, wow. This one I did have customized, so that's why it took so long to get to me. The customization that I had done to this was I had a lace front added because their stock wigs do not come with lace fronts. And I also had highlights put in, which this is gorgeous. It really is. Okay, so I'm gonna stop talking so much about it right now. In fact, I'm just gonna pause the video so I can take off what I'm wearing right now and put this on, and then we'll come back and I'll show you. Sorry, I keep singing, I'm just excited, so be right back. I feel like Pollyanna or like Shirley Temple or something with all these curls. They curled this wig, and when she told me that it was curled, she called it temporarily waved. And that freaked me out at first because I'm gonna show you this lace front, and then I'm just gonna kind of scrunch it up so I can see. I didn't do anything to this outside of just throwing it on my head because I wanted you to see exactly how it looks right out the box or out the bag. Anyhow, so that's where all these curls, it's technically a straight wig. They just put some really pretty curls in it to show it to me before they shipped. And I wanted to show you the wig that I was wearing before, so that you would see if you were to order one of these wigs stock, you wouldn't get the lace front. So this is what it would look like stock. I did the ear-to-ear lace front option, which is $30, or you could do a temple-to-temple, which is $15, or you can just do it as is. If you do not add the lace front, one of these little people, it's not a person, one of these is a lace wig grip, would be your best friend to partner together and wear. All in all, I love it. I'm gonna do a little turnaround. I really, really love it. I'm not like a tight Shirley Temple type of curl girl, so I will probably either straighten this a little bit or use my wand to make these curls a little looser if brushing doesn't help. I mean, just look at this color. It is awesome. Yeah, and this lace is transparent, which is awesome. It's gonna blend with my skin really well. As you can see when I pull it down, if I had cut it like right there, you probably wouldn't even know that it's still, I had the lace on there. So here's the inside of the cap. Right there you can see the lace front. It's about 1 inch, which is similar to what I had on my eye wig and my loose wig, which, yes. And then we got the silk base. You could also customize this so that it's bigger. I believe I just went with the standard, which was 4x4, but they also have 5x5 options. Here is a sped up version of me just showing you cutting the lace. I realized I haven't done this in any of my videos yet and thought this would be a good opportunity to show you. Don't I look so cute? If you think I'm sexy and you like my body, come on baby, let me know. I am in the middle of straightening it, and I'm just straightening it all the way down to the ends because like I said, I do like wave, I like a little bit of curl. But I wanted to pause my straightening and show you the difference because I know that a lot of times when we buy wigs, you can't do things to them if you want to be able to return them. So like I mentioned when I ordered this is a 24-inch length, right? I first got it, if I hadn't been familiar with wigs and, you know, all of this might have freaked me out at first because this doesn't look like it's 24 inches. The difference, and if you get a wig and they've temporarily waved it for you, you're gonna notice a big difference in length. And I mean, you could probably tell just by pulling it down, but I know not everybody is as familiar with things to do with hair. Hello, is it me you're looking for? I feel like an 80s like rocker, like I should be like, oh, yeah. She was a dancing queen. Hey, another quick update. I am so impressed with this coloring job. Usually what happens when you buy wigs is, unless you send them off or you color them yourselves, the wig makers will usually just weave hair that's different colors in instead of painting highlights on already done hair, if that makes any sense. So they will have like a brownish color, a blondish color, whatever colors that they're making that wig with, all right there, or you know, wherever they've got them. And then as they make the wig, they're just using different colors of hair instead of making the wig and then coloring it. That's what I'm trying to say. But and so sometimes when you buy wigs that have different colors like that in there, they'll look super stripy. Like they just did a really good job with making this. And that means that they probably went back at some point and smudged the roots, like did a root smudge on this. They did something, but I mean, I am just so impressed because again, I'm not sure what I've said on pricing, so sorry if I'm repeating myself. What I normally do is I'll buy like a stock wig that's like the darker colors, or maybe like a darker color like a 6'8" that I like anyways, and then I will color it myself, lighten it, you know, do all the other good stuff to it. Because A, it saves money, and B, it's fun. I like to color hair. But this case, since I was customizing anyways to put the lace front on there, hi sweet pea, I just went ahead and had them do the color because, guys, this was $20. $20. But they did a great job because again, what I did was you can buy a lighter color hair and usually most wig places will charge you 20%. 20% of what the wigs cost is for that lighter color. So if instead of the 6'8", if I had wanted this 1624 to be like all over and none of the 6'8", or maybe reverse and have like 1624 as the base and then darker colors is like a low light, that would be ridiculous because okay, voicing over this part because it's going to get confusing and I can make it real simple right now. So I paid $20 to get that highlight color 1624 on the wig. So I took the base price of the wig, which was, you know, we'll just put an example out there. We'll say it was $400, okay? $400 for the base wig, and then to add highlights on top of a base color that was under 10 is $20. So my base color 6'8" wig with 1624 highlights, we'll say as an example, would be $400 plus $20 for the blended highlights. Now, if I had instead gotten a base color that was higher than 10, so maybe I did the reverse and I got 14, 16 as a base color, and then I had them go back in and put highlights in, well, it would be low lights of that darker color. That would be 20% because the base then was a lighter color. So if I had done the lighter color, in this example, it would have been 400 times 20%, which would be 80 plus the base color charge of 400. So a total of $480 versus $420. It's much cheaper to have them put highlighted colors on a base color that is less, because then you're only getting $20 if you do blended. I think it might even be $10 if you just do one color of highlight. Either way, 20 bucks is not bad. And then you can also have them up that amount. So you could pay a little bit more, like I think $30 or $40 if you want to double the times of amount of highlight or whatever. But if you were to try and do a base color that is higher, then you're going to pay 20% of the Wigs base price. So, you know, that is going to be a lot more than just $20, because most wigs are, you know, the base price is going to be $300, $400, maybe $500, depending on your length that you like. I feel good. I just feel like, I don't know, maybe Little Richard, I think he sings that. I feel nice, like sugar and spice, with his hair like this. So nice, so nice. Or like Billy Idol. Take another bit, and that'll give me time to hit hell. I'm so excited with this wig as I'm straightening it, because I mean, I can't tell you enough, as a girl who likes to custom color my own hair, and like, I honestly sometimes am a little excited when I get a wig that has some bad coloring, because then that means I've got a project. But this is impressive, and I don't even know, hopefully my camera is cleaned off, you can see the color. I mean, just look at that. It's not like too even. That's our neighbor. Like, I was just getting ready to straighten this piece right here, which, by the way, when I straighten it to take away that set, I just start like right here, and I take this mid section, like the silk base section, and I just use my straightener, like pretend this is my straightener, and I just straighten it back like that. So that way all of the hair, instead of going one side to the other, it's more up and back, and then it helps you to part it anywhere. But anyhow, I wanted to come back out here and show you. I mean, just look at that like root smudge. Hopefully I can get a good angle here. So you can see the highlights don't start right at the top like roots, because I mean, how fake does that look when people's highlights start right at their root? Almost every hairdresser at least leaves like a ½ inch from your root for many reasons. So most hairdressers will not put a highlight right at the root. And I mean, so this wig is perfection. The color, I am just so impressed. This is it. You've already seen this by now from the beginning of the video. It just felt kind of weird to cut off the video with me having my hair still up there as I'm just going on and on and on about the color. You guys know I love color so much, so this has been probably the most exciting wig, especially like with color, length, everything, the price. This is extremely, this is like the unicorn, you know? It really is. Just wanted to give you another opportunity to see it now that it has kind of settled down a little bit. I've been editing the video, so I probably took all of that and finished changing and straightening and then putting a little bit different, you know, the wave opposite way. That was probably about an hour, hour and a half ago. So here it is, and I am in love. I love it so much. I really do. And if you're still watching at this point, then that means you must really love me, because I know this video has been ridiculously long for a review, and there were a lot of ridiculous points with me just singing and laughing and all that good stuff. So I hope that it at least has been entertaining, and if anything, you just, I mean, that's what happens when you find your unicorn mermaid hair. You get giddy and excited and silly. And I'm already giddy, excited, and silly about 95% of my life. That's just me. So, close you out by saying thanks for watching again, especially those of you who are still watching now. I am very sorry for the length, but I hope you have enjoyed it. And y'all, Jewish wigs only. I am a believer. It is amazing. Amazing. Have a good rest of your day, weekend ahead. And as always, let me know if you have questions or if I can help.